Okay, welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us in today's episode of Life at Link 365. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have our guest for today. Without further ado, let me please welcome Ren Stanforth joining us from Link 365. Hi, Ren.
Hello, Miss Lorna, and hello everybody who's watching and listening to us.
So tell us more about yourself, your background. What got you interested in IT, and what do you exactly do?
I am a deputy manager here at Link 365 for the WordPress department, and I've been in the industry for over 8 years. It's very funny because the first encounter that I had was when I was in fourth grade or fifth grade, and it was in Turbo C. And it was just like a simple input output, but I gotten into more of it during high school when Friendster was the bomb and users were able to modify their profile. So it was my first time to really tinker around web pages. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to graduate soon. So I'm going to take computer engineering because I want to know how computers work. And then after that, um, when I graduated, I kind of wanted to go to the software development path than the hardware because I think that there's new technology every every month or every year, and that's what led me to this industry.
What has your role been in projects? Is it more focused on business wanting to make, uh, a bigger presence online, or is it more like we need a website and then that's it?
My role is that I help in the development of it, and well, I've got seniors who we call them client ambassadors who communicate with the client. So I am here to help build the project or
Mm-hmm.
assist other WordPress developers in our team. What I've seen throughout the years when WordPress was still like in the baby phase from like 10 years ago or so, I thought that it would really grow big and that even non-developers would embrace it. And that's what happened now. Before, even I was starting, I like the community because it's so big and their knowledge base is there. And I found confidence in creating plugins for WordPress before.
Mm-hmm.
And and now WordPress has gotten really, really big because they offer e-commerce other than blogging. Before it was just blogging.
Mm-hmm.
Now it has expanded. It evolves and a lot of talents can contribute to it, not just the developers and also content creators.
So, in a typical day in a life of Ren Stan, what is it that you love most about what you do?
What I love about it, especially my position here at Link 365, is that I get to teach my teammates on how to fix things or how to approach a certain challenge or problem and how to solve it. And at the same time, if they are knowledgeable about it, I get something from them. So it's like teaching and learning. That's what I like about this job.
How do you keep yourself informed or updated on the latest?
Regarding that, it is very important to subscribe to newsletters to the technologies that you are interested in. So I am listed in some of the newsletters, not just for WordPress, but other articles as well. Yeah.
How do you keep things in track? What's your, I guess, tip of the day?
Well, I've learned this back when I was in your university and was playing softball, is the term shoulder checking. Yeah, it is when a teammate or a captain checks their members not constantly, but as often as it needs to be, so that there be in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I usually do with our team. I constantly ask them, what are you working now? Are you experiencing roadblocks? So I maintain constant communication, because that is always the key in development and having a successful project.
Have you ever had an opportunity to work with people offsite or remote?
Yeah, so we have a few members who are working remotely. One is here in Cebu. He is working remotely for health reasons, and the other two are in Poland. Mhm.
How is the interculture, multicultural environment working out? Is that a dynamic that you find easy to navigate, or is that something that as a developer I really am starting to feel challenged communicating? Yeah.
Yeah. For me, since I've been exposed to different culture and some of my colleagues are not, so I'm very helpful in explaining to them that, they responded like this because this is not something bad. If they say the F word, they don't mean it like that. It's
Mhm.
just an expression. So don't take it personal.
Mhm.
So me in our office explaining those things is beneficial when it comes to exchanging cultures.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
especially when our bosses from Poland come over here, so I explained to them, and there's a lot of explanation and learnings, which is
Mhm.
very great, and that makes the members become comfortable in talking to other people in other culture.
I can totally relate to um, decoding
Yeah,
what our counterparts actually mean when they say
yeah, that
this.
is correct.
Yes. Do you like have any area at work where you say, I need to work on this. I need to work on this area. This is my weak spot. What would that area be?
Um, Probably knowing the limitations of my colleagues, because
Mhm.
sometimes I am very confident and overestimate that my teammate can do this, and sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, and that's what I need to improve on,
Mhm.
like know where they truly fit. Yeah, but
Mhm.
sometimes if I give them tasks, they'll be like, "Can you give me time to learn?" Because they want to learn as well, and
Mhm.
I don't want to get that away from them if they want to learn. And yeah, probably also uh, time management, since being a deputy manager is somewhat new to me. So
Mhm.
I want to be a developer. At the same time, I want to manage the team, to, if not perfected, close to perfect
Mhm.
time management for development and taking good care of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing. So, but yeah, I think that also prepared you for a role because you're already a specialist. And sometimes, the growth happens outside. Well, most of the time, it happens out of our comfort zone.
Yes, that is true.
I know for sure that you are expanding at Link
Mhm.
365. And what's one thing what's the one thing that you can share with our listeners or audience watching this? Um, what's the one thing that you can tell them about your company, and what makes it different from other companies?
For me, one thing that I can describe is that they're understanding,
Mhm.
or compassionate.
Mhm.
Because if, like, for example, for the previous years or months, things happened like the pandemic, and
Mhm.
we've got the super typhoon,
Mhm.
and they're very understanding if we say, can we take a day off because we've just had a super typhoon, can we settle things first before working? Be like, yeah, if you need more time, just take it, and we'll talk about work when you're ready.
I'm really happy to be part of this initiative to get to invite other IT practitioners to come check out Link 365 and what they have going on. Oh, by the way, Ren is our resident event host. We are holding a lot of events, but Ren, maybe you would like to get to give people a word of, what shall I say, advice, inspiration. What's one thing you would like to leave them with before we invite them to our upcoming episodes and events?
Technology develops exponentially. So that means there's something to learn every day. So if you listen to our webinars or attend our events, you will not go home with an empty brain or pocket.
Mhm.
You'll definitely bring home something,
Mhm.
even if it's just like very small thing. What Link 365 is doing is it's like giving out little bits of pieces of our culture to the attendees, and it may grow,
Mhm.
or um, some people or the audience may learn something from everything that we will be doing in the future.
Yeah.
Exciting things.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, Ren. Ren, thank you for sharing a bit of your time with us today, because we'll be seeing you more in more episodes and more events in the future. I'd like to invite everyone here. If you are considering a move in your career or not sure where you're headed in your tech career, there's always something new to learn at Link 365. We're holding not just online events, but also in person events at the Oak Ridge office of Link 365. And we have an upcoming event in September. Also, stay tuned for that. We're preparing loads of fun and excitement and learning experiences. So, Ren, thank you. Any last words?
Link 365 is always hiring. Give yourself a shot and send that resume or CV to our recruiters.
Mhm. Well, thank you. Thank you. That was a nice way to close today's episode. So, everyone, you're welcome to stop by and check out all the job vacancies at Link 365. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. This is Lorna Bondoc. Thank you, Ren, for gracing our episode today. And I leave you all with a warm good day. Get linked at Link 365. Until next time, bye.